As Ms. Mace for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As was asked earlier, my colleagues across the aisle, what evidence is there? The evidence is very clear. It's black and white. It's already been made public. Matt Taibbi, a journalist, in December 16th of last year, revealed that you can go online and see the evidence here, and he links to it, but Twitter's contact with the FBI was constant and pervasive as if it were a subsidiary. And I'm quoting Matt Taibbi in this. Between January 2020 and November of 2022, there were over 150 emails between the FBI and former Twitter employees. One in particular, Yoel Roth, who was already here and testified before us. But there were a number of requests by the FBI for Twitter to take action on misinformation. They even tried to ban accounts that were telling jokes. I mean, this is the ridiculous nature of agents of the federal government. And some of it wasn't just Republicans. There were Democrats, too, that were targeted. So some of this is bipartisan targeting on both sides of the aisle, whether it was this administration or last administration. This really should be a bipartisan conversation. And this, what Matt Taibbi also stated was that in the Twitter files, it was not just the FBI, it was DHS, it was DNI, it was other agencies participating in this, including elected officials we found out just a few weeks ago, including a U.S. senator who tried to have constituents banned on Twitter because they said something criticizing him. And so, you know, this is a huge issue, I think, and we're not talking about, as my colleague said earlier, about terms and services of Twitter or other private social media companies. We're talking about agents, representatives of the federal government being involved here, and the evidence is very clear. And Mr. Chairman, if you'll allow me, we can re-enter into the record again some of these tweets that expose the FBI and DHS and DNI. I'd like to enter into the record with unanimous consent these tweets that show that federal agencies were involved with manipulating content, censoring content, and monitoring content at their whim. Thank you, and I yield back, Mr. Chairman.